What's up guys, I'm Fred with 1320 Video and welcome back for another Top 10. This one we're going to do nothing but Supras. Top 10 videos of all the craziest Supra action we've seen over the past few years. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. In at number 10 we have the 1500 horsepower Supra that blows its own roof off. This was at TX2K17, it was a 1500 horsepower Supra with a target top. It went so fast it blew its own top off, well, kinda. It went 744 at 187 miles an hour and the target literally popped off at mid-track. The video also featured a badass 240 with 2JZ in it, driven by Will's wife, and she's not slow either. She went a 799 at 175 miles an hour.
Lost the target top midway down, but it went 740. It's best to the car, so it's all an ass. Hopefully we'll turn up this a little faster.
You just need a little weight reduction.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. You want to give it to him? Give it to Philip and let Philip take
That thing still looks clean. It's good.
It's perfect. It's fine.
Yeah! Hell yeah! That's not bad. Yeah! What's your best pass on the car? That? Holy, what was it before that? 775? Holy.
At number 9 we have Boost Lee takes on Texas Invitational. Boost Lee is driven by our buddy Dalton. It's a 1600 horsepower Supra built by Titan Motorsports. It made it all the way to the quarterfinals in the King of the Streets class, which is the big boy class. Very impressive. It went 186 miles an hour and then it went to the semifinals in the 6-speed class. Boost Lee was taken out by an 1800 horsepower Lambo, so not a bad car to lose to. Boost Lee was putting in work all weekend. At number 8, we have the 2400 horsepower Supra. It's basically a 6-cylinder drag car. We caught up with this car at Maryland at World Cup Finals. It's built by Accelerated Performance. It's got a 3.2 liter 2J, 98mm turbo, pushing 80 pounds of boost and 2400 horsepower. First pass in 3 years off the trailer, he went a 764 at 168 miles an hour, and the car just got faster as the week went on. Number 7, we have the Qatar Supra at Al Anabi Performance. This thing was insane. We caught this at Doha, Qatar at Qatar Racing Club. It's Al Anabi Performance built 3.4 liter 2J with a 98mm turbo. It makes about 2,000 horsepower on 80 pounds of boost. It was running 8th mile and it ran a 438 at 170 miles an hour. They were ecstatic and the thing was just a beast all weekend. At number 6, we have the fastest Supra in the world. At the time, it was legit the fastest half-mile Supra in the world. We caught up with this car on the Puerto Rico half-mile. The team brought 2 Supras out, the white car with the record and a black car for backup. Both had very similar setups. Both had 3-liter 2J, 86mm turbo, nitrous, and loads of power. The white car had problems. It broke in the middle of the day. They took the black car out. It broke. They went back to the white car. They finished 205 and 204 miles an hour respectively. Didn't re-break it, but they still had the record at 214 miles an hour. At number 5, we have the Redneck Supra. We caught up with this car in Street Car Takeover Oklahoma City. It's J-Rod Supra built by Real Street Performance. It's a 3-liter 2J with an 83mm turbo making about 1,400 horsepower. He went out and competed in roll racing and drag racing. He won his roll racing class with a top speed of 163, and he won the True Street class with a time of 786 at 180 miles an hour. He was moving. By the way, the redneck part of this is he was doing this barefoot the entire time. Number 4, we have the street racing upset. This was filmed on the streets of Mexico, of course. It was between a 1,700 horsepower twin turbo Lambo and a 1,500 horsepower Supra. Spoiler alert, the Supra wins. They raced a handful of times and the Supra was just working that night, and it took down a 1,700 horsepower twin turbo Lamborghini every single time. LAMBO Killer Supra. This is at TX2K15. It was Gio's 1,400 horsepower Real Street Performance built Supra. It competed in the Unlimited class for the roll racing. It took out not one, but two 1,800 plus horsepower underground racing Lamborghinis. At the time, an underground racing 2R Lamborghini was untouchable. You couldn't come anywhere near it. It was winning everything. So Gio went out and he definitely earned the name LAMBO Killer that day. Coming in at number 2, we have the fastest street Supra in the world. We caught up with this car at Drag Week. It's the ultimate test for street cars. It's over 1,000 miles, 5 different tracks, and you're trying to go as fast as you can and finish. It's the most important thing. It was J-Rod's 1,400 horsepower Supra built by Real Street Performance, and Jay, the owner of Real Street, was actually driving it for this event. It's the fastest import to ever compete in Drag Week, and it finished. It's pretty awesome to see a U-Haul trailer being pulled by a Supra with extra transmissions, rear ends, all that kind of stuff. On day 4, they actually lifted the head, caught fire, almost hit the wall. It was crazy. But Jay is probably the coolest cat that's ever been on fire in the world. He got out, didn't faze him at all, no big deal, just put the fire out. Fixed the car, put it back together, drove it another 260 miles to the 5th track, and then finished Drag Week. It was pretty insane. Their best pass of the week was a 771 at 179 miles an hour. Not too bad out of this little 6-cylinder.
Hey! Ah, you turd. Yeah. Ah, it's on fire.
Okay, we got a fire down here on his.
I mean, that's not much of a fire. Go ahead and get that for you. What a turd. Stupid. Well, hopefully I didn't blow fluid all over the place for you.
At number 1, we have the Texas Streets SUPRAFEST. This video featured 3 or 4 Supras, UGR Lambo, couple GTRs. I don't think any one of them was under 1,000 horsepower. Definitely some 2JZ ear porn in this video. When we think of Supras, we think of roll racing on the highway in Texas, so this was their natural environment. This is exactly what we think of when we think of Supras, and that's why this video is number 1. Guys, thanks for watching. That was our top 10 craziest Supra moments for the past few years. Stay tuned for more Supra action in the future, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Guys, thanks for watching this video. If you guys haven't checked out our merch store recently, we have over 100 items on there, including a bunch of new releases, so make sure you guys go check those out. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that like button right there, and check out these other 2 videos right here. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and most importantly, hit that bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification every single time we post a video. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.